Sherry Murphy, Senior Editor for Realty Times, Women in Business, Women in Real Estate, and in the men's room with Murph. And today we have a dynamic man in our men's room. He is the CTO of Ad Persistence and brilliant at algorithms that make things work. Today, we're here to talk about a partnership with Ad Persistence to leverage excitement in playing the lottery. How is that going to get you more business? George, join us today and tell us a little bit more about what we've got going with the Player's Edge.
Okay. Well, the Player's Edge lottery picks is basically we created a widget, and within the widget, you could do your advertisements to show your advertisements. But in addition to that, we're delivering, a Powerball, a recommended Powerball play and a recommended Mega Millions play. Now, this is coming from our back end, and what we created was these specialized algorithms to be able to pick improved lottery numbers when compared to the actual lottery results. Now, we can't guarantee that you're going to be a winner. Okay. Yeah.
But here's the important thing. I mean, first of all, the lottery is 105 billion, I think, in 2021
right.
industry. People are always trying to get people to go to their websites, especially in sales, especially in real estate sales. And so people are going to play the lottery anyway, because everybody wants to get really lucky. And here you are, you've come up with a technology that literally generates numbers, and not by random, but a scientific predictive algorithm. You said you've got 3 steps to a secret sauce. Tell us about that.
Yeah. What I've done is, I've been working on these algorithms for quite some time. So I always had an interest of chaos theory, and what better chaos environment that you can possibly work with would be the lottery system. Okay. And so the first part of the secret sauce is I was able to find many different patterns within a lottery system. Okay. And so that's one aspect of the technology we created. But that doesn't do it for you, okay? I mean, even lottery sites will post patterns, okay, of some sort. That doesn't do it, okay? The second part of our secret sauce is how you pick that number, okay? That's extremely very important. An example is like every possible number possibility. The physical odds, there's nothing you can change to those physical odds, but the likelihood of the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming out is very, very unlikely. It's never really happened in the history of lotteries, okay? But that said, the way I pick numbers is this is where I use some machine learning, and I actually intelligently pick the numbers where I will throw out unlikely combinations. Okay, and then the third aspect of our technology is I have a simulator. If I find a pattern and if I find a picking algorithm, okay, that I'm testing with or think that would work, I test it. Okay, so I have a simulator that goes back in time. And so when it's doing a lottery play, it doesn't know the number in advance, okay, but it'll pick the numbers as if it's a real lottery drawing. And then we check to see what our results are. So in this simulator, okay, I'm constantly testing new patterns, new ways to picking numbers. And then when it runs a successful simulation where I'm going to see winners, that's what I put into production. So to give you an example, since September of this year to today, okay, Powerball hit the jackpot twice. Our algorithms, now we pick numbers prior to every drawing to prove our technology. Okay, so prior to every drawing, we pick somewhere in the neighborhood of 9 million to 12 million numbers, which is below what the actual lottery does. Okay, and we test our results. Okay, after we know the winning number. Well, we hit that jackpot 7 times compared to Powerball's 2 times. So that's the power of our algorithms, number one. And number two is that's the jackpot. Again, I can't, the odds are so astronomically high, I can't guarantee you a winner. But when you look at the smaller winners, okay, you could see that people do win a little bit more with the numbers that we are giving them. So this is really the purpose of tying a fun aspect of picking lottery numbers, okay, and tying it with, you know, helpful advertisements. And that's the premise of lottery.
That's where I wanted to go, because for somebody in sales, especially in real estate,
Sure.
getting people to come to your site, what's interesting is it is a pop-up. It's a pop-up.
The pop-up.
And it includes, it's totally free, so that's not that there's a cost. And it's specially branded to your company. So that's, you know, that gets around some of the company issues. It's a terrific icebreaker or engagement piece. Would you agree? To new clients or to reconnect with former clients, because you could always put out a marketing message that, hey, let's, you know, get lucky kind of thing if you're playing the lottery. It's a great differentiator. So at the end of the day, it really supports local merchants. How does that happen?
Well, again, it's all a matter of, you know, getting advertisement content, which we're in the process of doing. And we have definitely a lot of help out there getting those local vendors out there to be able to advertise on this very unique and different platform. And so, you know, and again, we think that there's we think that there's going to be, you know, people are going to come back, you know, and get their lottery numbers for the next lottery drawing, especially when you get those customers that just won $100 and never won $100 in their life.
Like,
Okay. And they're going to say, well, you know, and it's like, you know, and it's not only that, you know, with our technology, we're actually also going to be able to offer money saving offers. Okay. So, you know, we see, you know, close tie to local advertisement and how it can help them and even help our audience.
so there you go. It's a kind of a win-win for everybody.
Yes.
You being the brainiac behind all of these incredible platforms, and I know that this one is just one of them. But you know, the Powerball jackpot is like over $2 billion. And so it makes sense to have people want to come back to your site. You're supporting your local community. You're creating some interest. You're obviously drawing more traffic to your site. So that helps people look for other things. And like you said, housing, services, anything that deals with real estate.
Yeah.
So, so you've got this new arrangement with Realty Times, and that's going to go out to all of the members and people that view Realty Times. In your opinion, what do you see like 6 months from now? What are you seeing? How is this going to roll out, do you think, for agents? It's free, it works. Lottery is not going away. It's in every state, and it apparently is responsible for at least 3 to 4% of their income. So it's kind of a great little stickiness. Don't you agree?
I totally agree. It's definitely a nice sticky arrangement. And again, unfortunately, you know, I'm the technologist, okay, but you know, we have fantastic salespeople out there that are going out there and pitching this idea and getting the idea out there. My job is to make sure the technology works, and that's what I've been doing. So we just see this really starting to, in 6 months, I'm hoping that, you know, this idea will start to explode. That's my goal.
I have to say that it sounds like, I hate to be so, it sounds corny, but it's a winning combination. I mean, you've got, people need housing all the time. People need housing services, whether they're buying or selling or in a house for 100 years. They love the gamification, especially the younger generation, which is more predisposed to going to the website. So if you're an agent or you're a company, this might be a great opportunity for you to engage a little fun, a little gamification, and a little return to your local communities by enjoying playersedge.com. And for more information, why don't you just email us at realtytimesnews.com, and we'll get you some information about how George's incredible idea is going to help you make more money. Thanks so much for joining us, George. I hope you'll
Thank
join
you.
us again, because we're going to want to hear from you, because, I'm afraid that while you're watching TV tonight, you're going to come up with another great idea.
I don't know about that, but well, we'll give it a try.
Yeah. Hey, listen, thanks for joining us. I'm Terry Murphy for Realty Times. Join us again for another segment on In the Men's Room with Merv.